Vamos lá então, Diablo 4, a sexta classe acidentalmente revelada.
Sometimes theory crafting is admittedly a lot like reading tea leaves. You see what you want to see. Other times you follow your intuition and it pays off in a big way. Well, today's video could go one of two ways, but I genuinely have taken pause thanks to this image that may be the key to unveiling Diablo 4's 6th unannounced class, which is hiding already in plain sight. Now, I've got to note this was supplied by Lady Dragonfox, who is such a fan that she and her hubby are seen in Hellsing promo vids and have wonderful lore chats on Discord, which is a shameless plug, so please join us linked below.
So the tattoo that I'm getting is Lilith and Inarius embracing each other.
Now, as you can see, the mug is laden with Diablo iconography, and being a piece of official Blizzard merch, we do know two things for sure. One, it's probably overpriced.
Caraca, $200, mano, a caneca, meu amigo.
Two, the symbols are official and, more importantly, intentional. And before you say, dash, bruh, that's just a cup. Blizzard doesn't just drop colossal game leaks in their merch willy-nilly. That makes no sense. Usually I'd say, yeah, okay, fair call. However, let's look at Exhibit A, which is Blizzard's badge series pre-Diablo 4's launch. Trusted source Wowhead reported that the pin on the left was a mysterious symbol. And rightly so, it had only been briefly described in the Sin War novels, but now we know the pin depicts a previously unseen official symbol of the Church of Light, and we only learned of it in game as it was plastered around Inarius' followers' many strongholds. So I think it's fair to say we've established that Blizzard will happily pre-release merch and images featuring upcoming game symbology. Now with that in mind, let's do a quick breakdown of the symbols on the Stein and how they relate to confirmed in-game iconography. Inside this circle, we see the Diablo 4 logo with the triune triangle, which bears glyphs of the three primevals, which is very standard stuff. And the three-sided triangle represents the triumvirate of the primes, Mephisto, Baal, and Diablo. Their glyphs do appear less prominent, but still apparent in other merch. Obviously, at this point, they're pushing for Lilith to still take center stage. However, there's a lot of foreshadowing of the return of the primes. Well, according to Lorith Nar at least, it's all prophesied.
There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world.
But outside the main ring, we have other distinct symbols of the 5 in-game classes going clockwise.
Estão especulando na caneca? Sim, cara. Que a próxima, estão especulando qual é a próxima classe com base nessa caneca.
And we see the logo of the Rogue, Necromancer, Barbarian, Druid, and Sorcerer, but the final symbol in the class ring is inexplicably the symbol of the Triune. And you may say, dash. Really? That old cult that the Prime started so that humanity would worship them in secret during the Sin War? That's not the Triune symbol. We've already seen it officially in the Book of Tyrael as this. And you're right, an astute observation. However, just like the Church of Light symbol changing since the novels, we've officially learned, thanks to, you guessed it, Blizzard merch, the symbol previously speculated as Lilith's sigil is that of the Triune, making this official art of the three primes presiding over a sacrificial ritual in their name by what appears to be the tall man from the By Three They Come cinematic trailer make total sense. He was once on the side of the Triune, but I digress. Now, there is one way to explain the beer mug having a triune symbol among the class icons, and it's that below the triangle of the three primes in the center would be the power of the triune feeding up into Lilith or being below her, but, that doesn't really make sense contextually. Why is the triune beside the other classes that form a ring who ostensibly oppose the primes and Lilith? If Blizzard wanted to put out a more quote-unquote light-aligned icon as a filler without revealing a class, they have options, something less conspicuous such as the aforementioned Church of Light, or Horodrim, or just 5 symbols on the Stein instead of 6, which makes me question, if Elias seemingly defected to serve Lilith and end the eternal conflict, as we've seen that is his end goal in the item Mother's Embrace, surely other priests could do so as well. Better yet, seeing as heaven closed its gates, what if the final class wasn't a holy warrior, but perhaps a death knight or unholy warrior? Again, this is speculation, and perhaps it's just a right purdy drinking mug, or maybe deciphering these symbols, we have stumbled onto something bigger. Now, I know it doesn't mean a lot to some of you, but I keep staring at this symbol and I would be remiss if I didn't at least have a shot at breaking it down. And if it turns out to be right, well, this would be a real win. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the
Pô, Bitmade, os caras estão especulando em cima do símbolo da caneca, pode crer, mano. Às vezes eu fico pensando, mano, que tipo assim, eu fico imaginando que as empresas funcionam tipo assim, ó. O cara fez uma caneca, aí botou 6 símbolos lá. Aí a galera tira, tá ligado, do rabo uma suposta tentativa de mostrar a próxima classe. Aí a Blizzard olha aquilo e fala, opa, quem fez essa caneca aqui? Ah, foi eu, senhor. Por que você colocou esse 6º símbolo aqui? Ah, sei lá, tinha 5 classes, aí faltou espaço ali, eu meti aquele símbolo que tinha lá naquela fase, sabe? Aquela fase que tem aquele negócio, aí eu botei aquele símbolo ali, acho que ficou bonito, combinou, deixei ele lá. Ele, rapaz, deu bom. Deu bom. Continua com o bom trabalho aí, que aquilo ali virou a 6ª classe. Vamos já botar aqui um Dark Warrior aqui, vai ficar no esquema. Bom, moleque, mandou bala. Tá ligado? Pra mim, pra mim parece bem mais provável do que a Blizzard tenha planejado esconder essa classe ali pra galera descobrir, tá ligado? Acho bem provável. Mas, então não será o Paladino. A 6ª classe não será o Paladino, será o Cavaleiro das Trevas, o Cavaleiro Negro, o Dark Knight. Vai que, né? O cara vai ser promovido. Humilde. E aí, gostou? Achou que faz sentido ali o símbolo? Não será o Paladino, então? Será o Cavaleiro das Trevas? Cavaleiro Negro Spawn? Confirmado? Deixa aí nos comentários aí. Vamos pro próximo react, pelo amor de Deus.